Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? You ready? You must get time to see me. Sammy! Hey, team 6. Check right 50. Mike is a 50. Check right 50. Watch the slant.
Brees now on first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
I'm coming. You're good. I'm full. Ready. Let's go, Mike 50. Here we go.
Brees going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
64. 50 to Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there now. Mike 50. Get your swerve on.
On 3rd and long, it's Brees. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And bring it. Check hot route. Hot. Hey. 54, right there. 54, Mike. They can't hang with us. Preload. Tempo.
After the interception, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
36 power.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Bang. Hey, 0. Block that.
A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Hold up. Got it. Go.
Here's Wilson to throw. incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Right here, right here.
Front it.
Mike's 54, Mike's 54. Hey,
On third down, Wilson. He may try and run for this. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Don't get nervous. Kill.
They'll run with Lynch, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Lynch, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10.
X3, 218, chopper.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? You better be afraid of me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
To throw, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. He's at the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 75 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
54, right there. 54, Mike. I hope you brought your left side.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards. A carry now for Lynch. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. Go, 4 down, 4 down.
These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. 14, front it. Go.
They try again with Lynch, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. It's caught, the tight end Hill. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Check,
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. at the 37-yard line.
On second down and 4. Breeze. That one complete to Hill. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Mike,
Ready? You ready?
you ain't going nowhere. He got
You kill!
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Ready?
He was brought down by Van Verkuven.
switch, switch.
Brings up
6-6.
second and
Pull it
8
high.
on the Seahawks 15-yard line.
Check three.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
On second down, Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Gun.
Ringo. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Mike 54.
Come on.
Check. Put up for signal. Good job right there.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Friday.
Give me that ball, defense. Mike 5-4. Go. Push him back. Mike's 54. Here we go.
Now Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Get him. Check. Rush in.
14.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Squeeze, double.
Mike 5-4.
Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mike 54. 12. 1 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. I got you.
Hey, 1 7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Good guys, 4 down. 54, right there. 54.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Hard throw, incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. This will be fielded at the 17. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop it. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Again has it complete. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Okay.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Mike 54.
Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
The 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, 1 7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm on.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Rabbit.
To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike 5-4. 6 man. Check curls. Mike 54.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Hey, one set. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing is Wilson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Right there, 54 Mike. Go. 40.
He's not going to get me.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Mike, go. Let's go.
Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
Hey, zero, this way.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool. For a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Kill.
To throw is Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Going on the ground with Homer. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He was brought down by Kiko Alonso. Four down. Get ready. Let's go double count right here. Double count. 54. Watch the run.
Wilson now from the gun on 3rd down. This complete to Lockett. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54.
Hey, alert.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Check 4. Hey, 0.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Switch up.
Mike's 5-4.
You're right.
Four down. Hey, alert. 95.
54. Mike 54. I got you, punk.
Here's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
they?
Yeah,
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now it's Wilson, dancing to his left. It's caught, Lockett. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
All go special.
Mike 54. Here we go.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Wilson now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Alert.
Again, it's Homer. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Target. Hey, watch that.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. Caught on the slant. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
A loss of 3.
Mike 5-4.
At the 6-yard line.
That's trash.
On 2nd and goal. Wilson, end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Ready? You ready? Check. Watch 54. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Hey, watch the slant.
On 1st down, Breeze. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 46, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Look left. Off. Friday.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Hey, alert 3.
Hey, alert. Forward left.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Crunch time, defense. Wide. Get wide. Shift. Watch the shift.
On second down now, it's Lynch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lynch fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A run here with Lynch. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Lynch. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Breeze now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And the Saints, first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang.
And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Watch the ship. 19. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. First down, the run with Lynch. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the curve. Watch the curves.
They'll run again with Lynch. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
Hey, alert. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Watch twist. Watch the twist. Check 13. Check 13.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the victory here for Seattle. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, full of points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go, D.
On the draw, this is Ingram. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And 12 at the 38-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Truck. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Yeah. 50's the mic, 50's the mic. That's right, baby, they don't want it.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
Baltimore
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Ready. Let's get the ball. Man left. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. March 50. Watch the curl.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Green 80! 36! What we got right there? One twist! Out! Wait! Kill! Turn up! Green 80!
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready, you're going to be tested all night by this team.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. Hey, 0. 48. Alert. Me and you all day. Good touch.
Now Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. On 3rd and 2, Wilson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
16 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
On 1st down, Lynch. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Got it. I'm going to run you over.
Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Lynch. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. On 3rd down, it's Lynch. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First and 10
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Rip left, rip left.
Jackson going to throw again. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You got nothing. Check, crunch, crunch.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heat. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre.
Yeah. 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 Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Hey. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. True. Hat on and hood on. Pedal to metal.